Attila the Hun is a legendary warrior, a brutal conqueror, who united the nomadic tribes of Central Asia into a formidable force that terrorized Europe in the 5th century AD. But how much of this is true? Was Attila really a ruthless warmonger, or was he just misunderstood? Attila's story is shrouded in myth and legend, making it difficult to separate fact from fiction. What we know about him comes from a few fragmented accounts written by his enemies, as well as from the exaggerated tales of Roman historians who were not known for their objectivity. According to these sources, Attila was born in 406 AD into a royal family of the Huns, a nomadic people who lived on the Eurasian steppes. From a young age he displayed the traits that would make him famous, or rather infamous: courage, cunning, and ruthlessness. Attila's rise to power is also a matter of debate. Some historians believe that he inherited the throne from his father, while others argue that he seized power in a coup. Either way, he quickly established himself as the supreme leader of the Huns, uniting various nomadic tribes under his banner and forming a powerful confederation. His empire was based on horseback. The Huns were masters of the horse and used them for everything from transportation to warfare. They developed sophisticated equestrian skills and were known for their mounted archery, which they used to great effect in battle. The heart of the Hunnic Empire was a vast network of trading posts and settlements that dotted the Eurasian steppes. These settlements were typically small and temporary, consisting of tents or wooden huts that could be easily dismantled and moved. The Huns were not a settled people and did not build permanent structures like the Romans. Attila's reign saw the height of the Hunnic Empire, which stretched from Eastern Europe to the Pacific Ocean. He led his people on a series of devastating raids into Roman territory, pillaging villages and cities and terrifying the local populations. The Romans, who had never encountered such a fierce and relentless enemy, were caught off guard and suffered heavy losses. In 451 AD, Attila's forces engaged the Roman army at the Battle of the Catalaunian Plains. The battle was one of the largest and most intense conflicts of the late antique world, involving hundreds of thousands of soldiers from both sides. Although the battle ended in a stalemate, it is considered a victory for the Romans, who managed to contain the Hunnic threat. Despite his military successes, Attila's empire was short-lived. He died in 453 AD at the age of 46, possibly from a hemorrhage. His empire quickly fragmented after his death, and the Hunnic tribes were eventually absorbed into other nomadic groups. So was Attila the Hun a monster, a genius, a madman, or a combination of all three? Perhaps the answer lies somewhere in between the myths and legends. While it's true that he was a skilled warrior and a brilliant strategist, it's also true that he was responsible for the deaths of countless people. In the end, he was a product of his time, a ruthless conqueror who lived by the sword and died by it.